As therapists, our hands are our most precious tools, but like any tool, they can get damaged through injury or misuse. Unfortunately, myofascial pain can afflict anyone who uses their hands or forearms a lot, which these days means pretty much everyone, including therapists. Texting thumb, carpal tunnel pain, tennis elbow, golfer's elbow. These are all conditions that can be successfully treated using myofascial trigger point therapy. In the Beyond Trigger Points 8 CEU Get a Grip webinar, you'll learn how to treat persistent hand and forearm myofascial pain problems with new tools and new approaches that are designed to improve your skills as pain detectives. The Connect the Dots Systems 5-step protocol includes myofascial spreading to prepare the ground, cross-fiber friction to locate the taut band that holds a trigger point compression using a variety of tools to release the trigger point, longitudinal stripping to encourage the healthy alignment of the muscle fibers, and finally stretching to help re-educate the fascia and muscle. Clients can present a tennis elbow-like pain condition even if they never play tennis. Treating trigger points in the wrist extensors can help resolve this condition, and in the following video demo by Cathy Cohen, founder of the Beyond Trigger Point system and NCBTMB approved educator, you'll see how to locate and treat these trigger points using trigger point compression and longitudinal stripping technique.
Okay, so I've made some educated guesses here about where some taut bands might be. So our third stroke here will be trigger point compression. And like we did this morning, we'll work 3 points on 2 lines. So all the extensors hook up here. The belly ends here. If we divide that in half, our central trigger points, which are what all the documented spots are, will be here. So I'm starting right here. Here's the ulnar bone. All right, so I've just moved medial here, and we're getting a twitch response and a grimace, I might add, from Thomas's face. So I'll apply my elbow like that. You know, for a smaller person or a more fragile elderly person, you might just use one of your digits as opposed to your elbow. Slowly in, slowly out. I've just moved slightly medially. I'm looking for the taut band. No taut band, no trigger point. Okay, right there. And I'm just applying compression towards the table. My wrist is relaxed, my shoulders lined up over my elbow. And I'm waiting for the tissue to release because we might want to work all 3 layers of the extensors. And then finally, for that the most medial third point here, I'm pushing the brachioradialis out of my way, and then down we go. And we're always encouraging our client to let us know if the pressure is tolerable, number 1, and number 2, if they feel sensation elsewhere. Because if they feel sensation elsewhere, then I know that I'm going to come back to that trigger point and apply the 4th step, the longitudinal strip, just to tease apart and encourage the elongation of that taut band.
On Sunday, May 28th or Sunday, September 24th, in this 8 CEU hands-on interactive webinar, you'll learn to treat those muscle groups that often harbor painful trigger points in the hands and forearms. You'll practice the full 5-step protocol for the hand and finger flexors and wrist extensors, palmaris longus, supinator, and thumb muscles. You'll have a front row seat for all the demos, and you'll receive a free set of follow-up review videos. You'll find full details on this NCBTMB and Florida and Georgia board-approved hands-on webinar at www.beyondtriggerpoints.com/webinars. Attendance is limited, so please enroll soon.